so glamorous things that we do with them. And I'm actually on the way to a friend's wedding this morning, and just kind of looking at the different terrain where I'm at in a different location. It kind of got me to thinking about our animals' nutrition. And I see some of these horses around here, and they're standing in knee-high grass, and they're just enjoying their best life. And you can't really say that, well, the horse next door is standing in a dry lot, that horse is any less taken care of than the one that's standing in knee-high grass. It really all depends on the individual and their circumstance. So sometimes I think we kind of jump to conclusions about people and the way they're handling their horses, kind of like sometimes we jump to conclusions about people themselves, and knowing that that's not like we're supposed to do. One of my ramblings with morals I did recently was how we're supposed to lift each other up and not lie to people and be, whatever the big word is, but to be honest with them and to encourage them in their endeavors and help them get better in what they're doing. So, and the thing about environment and nutrition, I think it's a good thing for you as an individual where you are to know what your forage is, so that you're meeting your horse's nutritional needs. There's a bunch of podcasts and information out there. There's a doctor out of Florida, I believe, Dr. Jimmy. And Dr. Jimmy is a female veterinarian. I think she's a veterinarian. Anyhow, but she works for Bluebonnet Feeds, and she does a lot of research on horse nutrition and what each type of horse, depending on their workload, depending on their location, what they need. If you think about cattle, some areas of the world, cattle are prone to hoof rot, or they're prone to pink eye, or they're prone to different intestinal things, brucellosis. So, horses are not as susceptible as cattle. However, they do have certain nutritional needs that we need to think about. So I encourage you to either talk to your local extension office or whatever and find out what the needs are in your area, or what you're offering in your area, and then instead of just buying supplements just to buy supplements, really dive in and see what your horse might need for its use. Whether it's just a pasture bed, or whether you're using it to cut cattle every day, or ride up in the mountains. Really dive in and get interested in what your horse needs. Because then you want to think about the longevity of your horse. By doing this prevents a lot of things like founder and colic, which is probably the number one killer of horses, colic. And colic and founder are kin in that a lot of the same things can cause those issues. So, and as you're out there getting information and learning about your horse's needs, think about your own needs. Think about your spiritual needs. For me, getting off the little ranchette that I'm on and getting out here and seeing a lot of the other stuff that God has made just really refreshes my heart. And it opens my eyes to possibilities, to I don't know if y'all saw that deer crossing sign that had a cowboy riding it. Looking at your own spiritual needs and what fuels you and what feeds you and what makes you full of life. So anyhow, enjoy your horse journey. As you feed your horse, feed yourself. lift somebody else up today. Thank you. Have a great day.